Yeah, man, we got a full docket today, man. So without wasting time, let's get straight into this, man. Block Giants, thank y'all for tuning in to us because we are not playing today. We got full up on this docket. For real. I had to get a second
BRTG.
pin. I had to get a second pin on this docket. So
Mm.
let's just jump right into it, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of crazy things that happened during the week. Some people didn't make it through the week. Some people, you know what I mean? Some people wish, you know what I mean? So it's a crazy week, man. So let's get straight into it, man. Without wasting no time, man. Big Jook, man. Yo Gotti's brother. Okay, he lost his life. Everybody knows about it. He just recently was taken out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really want to speak on that part because I don't have a say one way or the other about the beef between PRE and CMG and all that. It's not what I was focused on. What I was focused on is the fact that how do you lose your life in that fashion? That's what I was concerned about. You know exactly what you're dealing with. You know exactly what in situation you're in. Like,
Mm.
let's be real. You came there with okay. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about when Yo
Yeah.
Gotti and Big Jook went to the funeral for their aunt's husband, who was a major drug dealer, whatever. Pause, allegedly, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, short story shorter. The only thing that messed me up was Yo Gotti. He's marrying into hip hop royalty. You know, he with Angela Simmons. So he is moving right. He came through,
That's right.
yeah, he came in with two security in front, two in back. Hi. Hey, what's up with it? Sorry for your loss. I'm out. Straight to the airport. Big Jook was over there talking to the mama. He was over there fixing a plate. He was over there talking to the deacon. He was passing out goddamn flyers. He was going to the
But these are his
pass.
people, right?
Huh?
But this is his people, right? I'm just want to make sure that's clear. Like this not he's not like flirting with the other side. This is his people, but he's just still less lurking around in the open kind of
Yeah,
thing.
no,
Is
no.
what
Like I said, the
yeah.
person who passed is their aunt's husband, like the one who actually started financed the label.
Gotcha.
We'll leave it at that. Him being like the person who actually was allegedly responsible for CMG being a thing, um, they had to, out of respect, show up. But like I said, Yo Gotti came in, very militant, very realizing who he was as a person, his status, his stature in the community of the world. He came with two security in the front, two security in the back, said, sorry for your loss, got up out of there. Big Jook was over, like I said, he was over there, you know what I'm saying? Got a plate of
Mm.
potato salad. He was talking to the uncles, aunties, and nephews. He was sorry for your loss. He was over there passing out shirts. Like, you know what I mean? He was talking about the new Big Boogie album. He was giving out promo. Bro, and then you actually went to the repass. So you went to one situation and then went to the next situation. Like them boys wasn't looking for you. Like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? So the crazy part is, I live in California. I knew where Big Jook was going to be at. They posted it on the fly. Repass. This person died. All anybody had to do was sit in their car and just wait for you to show up. And yo, fat, clumsy, sloppy body having, you look crazy, bro. You look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying that you deserve to die because nobody deserves to die like that. But like, you got to understand that life is full of instances that are going to show you a direct mirror of your actual actions. You sit there allegedly, put the money on Dolph to pass a certain way. Okay, cool. And now look, he passed a certain way, and look how you passed the same exact way. I would think that if you should have a lot more common sense in your head to think, hey, I allegedly responsible for a certain thing. This man was beloved. I'm
Mm.
going back to the city where this is going on. And like I said, your fat ass couldn't even make it back to the bulletproof car. Why was your ass outside the bulletproof car? You wasn't at the airport with Gotti? You know what I'm saying? That's all right. That's all right though. That's all right.
Yeah, I think that's weird. He didn't just go with his brother. That's weird.
Cause he ain't moving right, and now he ain't moving at all. So anyway,
Yeah, man.
so I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not gonna take any sides on who did what and to who and whatever what the beef is and all that. I just know that it's a shame because these are two labels from the same city that have a tremendous amount of talent on their rosters, and they're throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Honestly, so
like crabs in a bucket kind of thing, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be that way though, because they're all established in their own form. Like, you know what I mean? They're all get like Dolph coming out with an album is not gonna stop Moneybagg Yo's money when he drops an album. So like you guys aren't really competition. Like this all started because, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, somebody's ego got hurt and couldn't put that pride to the side. And the other man was winning and he up. And I ain't gonna lie, when you hate somebody, no matter what they do, it pisses you off. Like when I used to work over at a little punk ass job or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to hate some of my coworkers and they didn't have to do nothing. And I was angry. I'd be on my lunch break just staring at them like bullshit ass nigga eating up fucking chips like that. Look, he don't even motherfucking chew all the way. He half the chip and then swap. Fuck that fool. Like, you know what I mean? I used to get mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I understand what people are talking about. Like, but let's be real though. If you guys get millions of dollars, sometimes people got like pride is a motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Pride is a motherfucker. Like for real. You gotta for real.
I mean, a lot of wars and battles and all that are started from pride. So I mean,
Pride, two things, or three things: monetary gain, the woman, and pride. That's it. And
there
fast
it is.
forward thousands of years, and we're still going through the same thing. Like us as a human species, like we just always gravitate towards those three things, which was actually always centered in, I want to say, in the pleasure part of our brain, where we always, yeah, whatever. Though I just thought it was. What's your thoughts though on like the fact that a man being in that situation and just throwing his, to me, I felt like I was throwing your life away. But what do you think about a situation like that? If you were in his shoes per se.
I mean, this is all new to me. This ain't really in my orbit. So when you kind of mentioned, yo, check this out, I was like, oh, this is different. If I was moving like him, I would be,
Not alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty
It's too
much
soon.
it.
It's too soon. My bad.
Yeah, man. That's a tough one, fam. Like, obviously, you should be moving better. I think to me, it goes without saying now, like, being an MC, being a rapper is a dangerous job. You know what I mean? Like, there's some dudes that are up there on the bridge fixing it and all that, but like, being a rapper is probably more dangerous than them dudes who up there altitude's higher fixing stuff. Like, so
Three most
if
dangerous jobs in the world: underwater welder, ice road trucker, rapper.
rapper, right?
Go ahead.
So if you can't recognize this is a hard job and you always got to be on your P's and Q's, deadliest catch, whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Thousand ways to die.
you,
Million ways.
you got to just kind of like, for me, it's like, if you can't understand the gravity of the situation, like you kind of mentioned, then I don't know. But if I was him, I wouldn't have been moving like that. And you already know how calculated I am.
Very.
I would have been like,
Very.
we said, I already dug a getaway tunnel as a backup 2 weeks prior
For my
at the
height too.
cemetery.
For my height.
I already bought the lot, like 4 spots over about the lot.
Mm-hmm.
We could just jump in and dig out. It's already buried and done.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks before.
El Chapo
Like,
tunnel would have had nothing on you for sure.
like I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
if this is dangerous work.
Yeah.
I mean, even being an executive in a sense,
Yeah.
it could be,
He
it's
wasn't even a
dangerous work,
rapper.
right?
He wasn't even a rapper.
I'm saying,
Exactly.
that's for me what's dangerous and scary is that it's getting to the executive level now too.
Yeah. And nobody say.
To where whoo. But the last thing I just want to say, man, when you brought this to me and I started looking it up, fam,
It's
I knew
nasty.
I knew this was nasty when like I see just like it's 3-1, 3-1. I'm like, fam, this is not a game. Like, why are
What
we
did you
throwing
say?
up scores?
What'd you say again?
I saw like 3-1,
Oh, the
3-1.
score. Yeah, the
Like,
score. Oh yeah. Yeah.
but
The
as
score is
someone,
actually
I don't
way
even
different
know
than
what's
that.
going on.
The score is way different
But
than that. But yeah, go ahead.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, as somebody who don't even know what's going on, but I'm seeing a lot of 3-1s. I'm like, fam, this is not good. Like,
I think the score right
this
now
ain't
is
a
actually. I
game.
think the score right now is actually 6-1 right now. I ain't gonna lie. But
I ain't cool with that. I ain't cool with calling it a score. That's foul. This ain't a game. But I get you.
well, to be real with you though, like
But it's just that was like
yeah,
shocking.
no.
It's
But
like,
I'm saying
damn,
though,
son.
this is crazy though because I'm glad you even brought that up because unfortunately, I lived a certain lifestyle before this. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot more knowledge about that type of things that you're talking about. And you just didn't live that lifestyle. You're not missing nothing. Like Let's be
Oh,
real. You're not missing nothing. But like I remember being in that lifestyle though, it's like they treat it like a game. Like they treat life like it's a game, and it's horrible. Like in LA, they have a thing called 40 Days, 40 Nights, where they try to
mm,
unalive the most things they can in 40 days and 40 nights. Like, and then the Bay Area copied it, Oakland copied it. Like, and then you know what I'm saying?
mm,
It's it's a game. Like they try to play it like a game. Like I hate how they try to minimize what the struggle is. Like they try to give it like euphemisms. Like I did a little petty time for that pistol case. A little petty time. No, you was off the planet. I was like, I mean, you was outside, like outside of the real world for 2-3 years. That's serious. Um, they upped the score. It's 3-1. No, like that's still horrible. It's not a game. Three people lost their life. Well, actually, four people in total lost their life. And like, you know
just
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
scoreboard
It's
right
not a
there.
score. Like, no,
That's
it's
what
I
I'm
mean, it's a
saying.
score. No, we keep a score, but
Some people can keep score, but that ain't.
that's not the score you want to keep, though. That's the whole thing I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's not the score you want to have. Because what be
100%.
bothering me is the fact that you can talk all this crazy gangster ish you want to when you're on the block with your homies. You know what I'm saying? And you're saying all this, like, oh, I'm cool. I'm smoking on this pack and I'm doing this. And then you're gonna look over there like looking like the old block six. You know what I'm saying? The people that, you know what I mean, that murdered unalived FBG Duck. And they was all over there talking. They didn't even have lawyers. One of them had a paid lawyer. Everybody else had public defenders.